Llo Martinez. Good evening, everybody. My name is Martha Llo Martinez, and I come from the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian community. So for those of you who don't already know, Talking Stick Resort does reside within our community boundary. So you are on the Aboriginal ancestral land of the O'odham and the Pipasha, also known as the Pimas and Maricopas. So this evening I wanted to speak a little bit about both of those tribes here. So like I had stated, the O'odham and Pipash are known as the Pimas and Maricopas. But those names were given to us. And where those names originate was long ago when the Spaniards had come into the area. They were asking everybody, oh, what is your name? What do you call yourselves? And so we responded in our language, Apimach, Apimach. So they thought, oh, okay, they must be trying to tell us who they are. So they couldn't quite say it, and the word got cut down to the word Pima. But when we look at that conversation, when we say Apimach, Apimach, it means I don't understand. I don't know what you're saying to me. So at that time, they thought we were trying to tell them who we were, when we were just trying to communicate to them, we don't understand what you're asking of us. So here in this community, we are referred to specifically the Ankh Akimer O'odham. Ankh, Salt, Akimer River O'odham people. We are the Salt River people. And here in the state of Arizona, there are 4 federally recognized O'odham communities: the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community, the Gila River Indian Community, the Auchin Indian Community, and the Thon O'odham Nation. They're what we refer to in our language as Hajin, as we believe we have a relation to one another. However, we got separated into these different reservations, but we still have that connection to one another. But just as you would as in any kind of family member, the further south that you go, the way that we dress, the way that we speak, the way that we carry our ceremonies will be a little different. So coming from a community such as this, we often get the question, where does the name Talking Stick Resort come on? So long ago, there would be men a part of the village, one in particular, one individual who would keep a stick and would indicate through markations of what specific event happened through that little village that they had. And so throughout that time, they would fill it all the way up, and whatever they felt was important or things to denote if there was a flood or there was a great birth that had happened, all those things would be indicated on what they referred to as a calendar stick. So if you go to our Salt River fields, as you see in one of those posts, there's a post that has markations, and those are to mimic and show of the actual time when our calendar sticks were done. So thus came the name of Talking Stick Resort. That calendar stick was as if it was talking to us and telling us things that had occurred in the villages that had been together at that time. So here this evening, I wanted to sing a special song for you. So this song that I sing is because it's a time now for our Veterans Day event that's going to be going on. We have a whole celebration. We have events here in this community that we just had today. Other communities celebrate our veterans. Now at that time here, all the things that they have to do and partake in and have to carry with them is something that we greatly respect here in many, many, many tribal communities. And so this song in particular is talking about a mother. The song is referred to as War Mother. So it says that in the song that this mother is having a mutt. A mutt is like a way of saying a young boy or a child, her baby that is there, who's not really a baby anymore, but he's going off to battle. He's going off to war. The song never tells what battle he's going off of. It never talks about what happened to him in that, but it talks about the mother's sorrow. And in the song, it seems as though she's laughing. It says, ah, ha, ha. It sounds like you're laughing, but when you think about it, when you're crying so hard and weeping, that it sounds at first like you're crying, like you're laughing. So this song I really want to dedicate to all of our veterans that are here, even if you yourself are not a veteran. You know of veterans at home that may be going through a hard time, through different kinds of struggles. We want to recognize them as well as their families and all of those communities that have veterans in them. I dedicate this song to them. Again, the song referred to as War Mother. Ayani mahana, ayanya manani ma kakamu ba udum jawawe mo iamata Kakamuda utum, Java mohimata, aha, ayanya mananitum, Javana Jamohim. Thank you.
Thank you, Martha, for that beautiful song representing the Pima people right here in this community. When many different tribes gather to share their different styles of dancing, that gathering and that celebration is called a powwow. Just last weekend, right here in Salt River, they had the Red Mountain Eagle Powwow, where dancers came and shared different styles of dancing. And we'd like to share a dance with you that is very popular. This style of dancing is known as the men's fancy war dance. And to share that dance with you is my youngest son. His name is Talon Duncan. Talon Duncan, and his Arikara name is Lightning Crow Dancer. Please welcome Men's Fancy War Dance. Talon Duncan with Men's Fancy War Dance. Another style of dancing that's very popular at powwows, also known as the men's grass dance. Up in the northern plains, where I'm originally from, the grass grows very tall. There are legends that the young men were sent out to stomp down the tall grass of the prairie. In preparation for the dance arena, my son Ken Jr. has a Hidatsa name. His Hidatsa name is One Buffalo. Please welcome the men's grass dance.
Da Jid hach gadadid with zach gadaha. Dagut Sky Duncan Gonse. Hello everyone, my name is Sky Duncan, and I will. That was my older brother KJ with the grass dance, and earlier in our performance, my other brother Kevin showcased a more contemporary version of the hoop dance. The hoop dance is an intertribal dance, much like powwows. It is shared all around Turtle Island, and it originates from the Taos Pueblo people of New Mexico, and over time it's become more flashy, and it is performed in many different places, and I will have my father sing for me. And again, this is a hoop dance, and you'll see one more performance of the hoop dance at the very end. Thank you.
We also have dances that women share at powwows, and one of the dances that I would like to share with you at this time is called the Woman's Jingle Dress Dance. This is a dance that goes way back within Native tradition. At one time, it was only done by one specific tribe, the Ojibwe tribe. But today, it has evolved, and it's a dance that is enjoyed by many different tribes all across Indian country. It is known as our healing dance, so it has much significance, and there are many stories about the origin, but originally this is a song that we would do and share with our people who needed healing. So please, I'd like to share with you at this time the Woman's Jingle Dress Dance.
Well, as I stated earlier, this community is home to two different tribes. The second tribe is referred to as Maricopa, but just like the O'odham, Maricopa is a name that has been given to them. Now, there are different stories that I've been told on where the word Maricopa originates. So one of the stories that's been passed down for a long time was that, again, the Spaniards were here, they were documenting everything down, and a comment was made like, oh wow, these women look just like butterflies. The Spanish word for butterfly is mariposa. Mariposa then came down to Maricopa. Now, the other story that I've been told on where the word Maricopa originates, it's actually, again, they come into the community, they first were introduced the O'odham, and they asked the O'odham, oh, who are these people? Where did they come from? And so we had responded with quite a long name that most people couldn't say. And so then it eventually got cut down to Coco Maricopa, then it got cut down to Maricopa. But irregardless, here in this community, they recognize themselves as the Chashidom Pipash, Chashidom, living towards or living near the water. Pipash, people. So just like in many indigenous peoples, the name describes of where they're located or where they're at. So just like you would the Supai, the people of the canyon, the Wallapai, the people of the pines, it describes where we're at. And so here in this community, although we're recognized as Pima Maricopa, we refer to ourselves as O'odham and Pipash. And often I get asked, well, how do you pronounce that? Or I've never heard of that word before. Well, you probably have through news and different media that they had. Unfortunately, they cannot pronounce the name correctly. So often we get O'odham or Autumn. But the way you say it is like if something touches your heart, you're just like and thumb, thumb. So I am one, Homoka, one, O'odham. If you were gonna say a plural version, it would be O'odham. The same would be for Pipash. Pipa would be me as a one person. But if you're talking about a group of us, Pipash would be more than one individual, plural version, if you will. So as you go throughout all of this resort, you'll see a lot of different designs, and you have a little area here right before you get into the hotel that will show different basketries and potteries. And right here on the ballroom, right where you get to where the restrooms are in that hallway before you hit them, there was a lot of photos that are from the early 1900s. And here you will see a lot of pottery and basketry. And that's most often what our community is known for, aside from shells and different things that we have. You can go out throughout the resort and see a lot of that. And you may be asked, well, why do they have a lot of blue here? If you see in a lot of our colorings that we have, even in their logo that they have, it's to depict water. Water is so important here, being from the desert, that we really, really cherish it and understand you can go weeks, even a month without eating. But here in the Arizona desert, you can go maybe one day, survive one day without water. So as you go throughout the resort and seeing all these different things, I want you to really remember and think about the people that are here. And understand these two tribes are not related through blood or kinship. They are very, very different from one another. So you heard me earlier say my introduction. Oh, Atam, here my Pibash, I would say, Gamdushik, Nya Marti Imuliak, Llo Family Command, Vashalai and Yavaish. So basically I said, how are you all doing? My name is Martha. I come from the Llo family and I live here in Salt River. So even in that, you can hear the difference. And my regalia tonight, as I changed into, is depicted of something you would see more contemporary now with our Pibash women. Now, this evening I wanted to share a dance with you. The Pibash do many different types of dances, but this one in particular is one that you may commonly see, referred to as chier, or bird dancing. It's said that long ago when the creators, because in the Pibash story, there were two brothers who created the world, that they had given out different jobs and responsibilities to different creatures and animals, and the bird had the responsibility to teach us these songs and dances. And when we dance, we're actually mimicking the movements of a bird. Now, you'll get the same story or similar story as you got with many of our relatives of the human tribes, but the version of it may change. In some stories, the bird did not listen, so he was punished to teach people. Others of them, he taught them, but the songs sound a little bit different. And this song is really, really considered to be old and really ancient, if you will, because it comes from a whole series that's sung from sunset all the way up to sunrise, but we never sing them in order unless someone has passed. As we believe when we do that series all together in order, we're helping an individual move on to the next world. But you hear these dances down in, like I talked about, the Supai, the Wallapai. You'll go down to the California border with the Mojave, Quechan, the Cocopa, the Kumeyaay. They all do this, even into California. But the song's a little different. The way that we dance is a little different. But irregardless, it's a dance that we do to celebrate and hear that we continue to do in our community. So this evening I do a dance referred to as chier, or bird dancing.
Thank you, Martha, for that dance representing the Maricopa people. We are going to bring Talon back out and share with you the hoop dance, the Circle of Life dance. Talon is a champion hoop dancer. Most recently, he went to the championship in New Mexico, the Nakota LaRance championship, and he took first place there. That was in August. In September, he went to Utah to the Intermountain Hoop Dance Competition, and he took first place there. So Talon has been picking up championships as a hoop dancer. Now he's going to show you why he is known as one of the best hoop dancers in Indian country. The hoop dance is a dance in which he will be making different designs representing different life forms. Please welcome Talon Duncan with the Circle of Life dance.
Hey!
Duncan, champion hoop dancer right here at Talking Stick Resort. We are the Yellowbird Indian Dancers, and we have enjoyed sharing our songs and our dances with you. If you'd like to take a photograph of our dancers, we'll be here for a couple more moments. But again, thank you so much for joining us, and please enjoy the rest of your evening here at the beautiful Talking Stick Resort. Thank you very much.